Robert here. Welcome to Gold Hill Farms, Farming by Faith. Glad you are tuning into the channel. Today is our introduction video, and just want to kind of give you a brief little testimony about encouraging you that you too can garden, that you don't have to overthink it. We're going to teach ways that may seem a little unconventional, but it will be organically done. It's all about producing food for your family. And so I want to tell you a little testimony about the apple tree right here. This apple tree, when I received it, was about this tall, about 1.5 feet to about 2 feet. And in the last 4 months, 3 to 4 months, it has already grown a couple feet. And so this is just going to show, even in this channel, the progression of just trusting in the Lord and how He will provide. So about 4 or 5 months ago, I was really wanting to get into gardening. I was already missing the spring season and planting and stuff like that. I started watching YouTube videos and just kind of got a little discouraged that I didn't feel smart enough or intelligent enough to be able to be a gardener. And so one of my co-workers who I work with just encouraged me. She's an awesome lady. She's actually a master gardener, but she had stumbled across a video called Back to Eden Gardening. And with this method, it's about wood chips and putting that into your soil. I don't have the best soil here, but with this wood chip method, and that's what I did with this apple tree here, I planted it in wood chips that have been decomposing over the last year or so. And so she encouraged me to watch this video, and I began to watch it, and it was this guy named Paul, and Paul just encouraged that you can be a gardener. He said, just go and try it. And so I planted this apple tree because someone at church was there. They were doing some work in the church, and this senior adult, and he came to me and said, hey, there's an apple tree growing outside the church. And I had just prayed 2 days before that God would provide. I was like, Lord, how am I going to be able to afford apple trees? How am I going to get tomatoes? How am I going to get this? We're on a budget, and the Lord was already providing. So that gave me confirmation that saying, you know what? There's an apple tree growing outside the church here. A man has asked me if I want it. This is my confirmation of let's go plant it and see what happens. And so I want to encourage you, stay tuned to this channel. We're going to try to put out content each and every week, showing you different methods that we do. I know the fall is approaching. It's October here in North Carolina, but we're going to be getting wood chips laid down, and we're going to get prepared. We got a few things already getting ready for the fall garden, but we're going to get prepared for the spring. And so I want to encourage you, if you've been struggling, thinking, how in the world am I going to garden? I'm not smart enough. I want to show you that gardening is simple. So stay tuned.